guys, Gabe300 here. I'm back on the mic. It's been a while, but I'm back on the mic. And you're probably wondering, Gabe, this isn't a release or showcase series. What is this? I mean, self-explanatory. This is a Soundmod review series, so basically I take other people's sounds to feature on the channel. Hopefully put some people on to, some other modders out there. Because I feel like the sound modding community is niche and it's super small. So, I mean, if you're a sound modder out there, if you want to feature, hit my DMs on Discord or in the comments. So for this episode, I decided to use his newest sound mod. He's got a 1JZ mod, so let's go ahead and get started here. Alright, this is our very first sound mod for the series. This is LukayZ 1JZ sound mod. So for this one, we are using Aiden's beautiful S15, Aiden from ACMP, with the proper 1JZ model in there. You can even take off the hood and the bumpers, which is nice. This is the perfect car to test the sound with. Ooh, the limiter. Yeah, the limiter is really nice. So far, the sound is probably, like, judging from just the singular drive, this has to be one of the best 1J sounds out right now. And this is coming from a relatively new sound modder. You have to remember that. He's relatively new. And as I'm in the hood view here, there's a good mix of external wastegate from up front and the actual exhaust note. And the turbo, as we spin around here. Wow, that's really loud, just how I like it. I can't tell which turbo that is, but it sounds like a T51R. I could be wrong. Ooh, and that cammed idle is perfect too. Really nice. You can hear the transitions between the samples and they're very minimal. You can't really hear it. The turbo noise and the blow-off valve fits the character of the sound and the car perfectly. thing I will say is he definitely got the rasp of a straight pipe 1JZ down. Right, so these are my thoughts on the 1JZ sound. The sound is really accurate. I've heard it on a couple IS300s. There's a good mix between all the different sounds in a 1JZ, meaning the external wastegate, the exhaust, and pretty much all the other sounds that come with it. The overall bass and the tone between the samples are well tuned. I will say the limiter on the 1JZ is a lot more bassy. This one feels like the high frequencies are definitely tuned a little too much. They're a little too loud. So LukayZ, if you're watching this, I would try to add some more bass in there. You could try to find another 1JZ limiter that sounds similar. These limiters sound really nice. It's missing a lot of the bass, basically, is what I'm saying. The loop in the lower RPM, maybe around 3 to 5,000 RPM. You can notice it. I mean, it's normal for sounds to have loops, but I would just try to minimize that as much as possible. The loop in the lower RPM range is pretty noticeable. Other than that, I really like the sound. The sample quality is really nice. It's clear. There's no echo whatsoever in there that I can tell, and there's no weird distortions or anything. It's just a really clean sample. Picking your sample is probably one of the most important part of making a sound. You have to start with a clean sample, or else all the imperfections of the sample will come through. I mean, you could take kind of like an imperfect sample, let's say, and you could maybe fine tune it in Audacity or Fmod. You could do that. You could do all that, but it won't stack up to a perfectly clean sample from, let's say, YouTube, right? Because that's pretty much where I get all my samples from. Some samples I grab from the videos I record in real life when I go to car meets and stuff. But yeah, LukayZ, if you're watching this, good job on the sound. Overall, I think I rate it a, let's say, yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And yeah, the sound's really clean. I feel like you could clean up the looping on the lower RPMs and maybe pick a different limiter sample or add bass to it. But pretty much that's all for the sound. So that was the end of episode 1 for the Soundmod review series, and if you guys would like to send some more Soundmodders my way so I can contact them, see if they're down for a video, that'd be cool, because I want to make this like a permanent series aside from my own Soundmod releases and showcases. This is basically to try to keep the channel alive and active while I'm busy or I'm just working away on sounds. I can't really do much. I already have, I think, 3 or 4 Soundmodders that are down for a video, so keep on a lookout on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All I'm gonna say is some of your favorite sound modders are gonna be in the sound mod review series. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for the channel and leave a comment down below what you think of the sound, and if you have any more suggestions for the sound, what could be done to make it better, or maybe if you have someone that you could suggest that could be a candidate on the series, then let me know.